Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robbie Masaga. Today I want us to dive into a story that is honestly heartbreaking. It's about a guy from Honduras who used to send money to his parents for them to save for him, only to find out that the parents were using the money without his consent. Now, the guy is in America. He works there. So he sends money back to Honduras for the parents to save for him. Let's look at this story from three angles. 1, family loyalty. 2, cultural expectations, and lastly, the importance of creating boundaries. But first, let me show you the video here, then let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about it. And remember to share this video and leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed. Yeah, let's watch.
His parents took all his money that he was sending to Honduras. I got an update for you. For the last 5 years, this young man has been sending thousands of dollars to his parents in Honduras. And now that he wanted to go back to Honduras because he wanted to set up a business, with the money he's been saving. Come to find out, his father said, look, we have no money for you here. The last 5 years, we've been using the money you've been sending to live off of. He says he forgives his parents. I know why he forgave them. Because a lot of Latino children live with extreme guilt. His parents in Honduras are probably extremely poor. He's over here in the US. He's working. He has a better chance of making the money for the entire family. Latino children have what is called survival guilt. Survival guilt is when a person makes it out of a situation and others don't. His parents will never be able to come to the US. He was able to make it to the US and work here. Somehow, he feels that guilt. A lot of you asked, why didn't he put the money in the bank? There are several reasons why Latinos will not put money in the bank. One of the reasons is they lack identification. A lot of undocumented people don't feel comfortable going to a bank with a passport because automatically you are identifying yourself as being undocumented. The other reason why is because at any moment you may be deported back to your country and there is no time to stop at the bank. You're arrested and you're put in a detention hold until the next flight to Honduras. I have seen people leave property behind. So cash is what they usually have in the thousands hidden somewhere at home. A lot of these guys get paid cash. They don't get paid like direct deposit like me and you. It takes a lot of forgiveness for him to forgive his father for taking the money. I don't doubt that his parents are poor in Honduras. Poor people can make the worst financial decisions.
I don't know if it's just me or there is another person going through what I'm going through. It's so sad to know that whenever my family asks me for money and I complain of not having that money at that time, they cut me off. They stop communicating me. They stop talking to me. They stop picking my calls. They just cut me off entirely. And for me to reunite back to them, I'll have to send them that money before they talk to me. You get to the point now, honestly, it makes me sad to know that some of them think I'm in a good position to solve their problem and I'm unable to solve their problem. If I have more, I will give more. But sometimes they don't understand the struggle what man go through to earn a living in America. They don't know. They don't know the pain. They don't know the struggle of, things we have to do to make a dollar. But to them, whenever I stop or whenever I delay from sending them money, they just cut me off. When they have problem, they come to me, they tell me their problem and I solve it. And when I'm unable to assist, they cut me off. But none of them has ever asked to know about my own problem. It makes me more depressing to know that some of them think I'm in a good position to help them, to assist them. And I'm just being selfish or stingy. Meanwhile, I don't really have it.
First of all, let me say how sorry I am for this guy, because it's not easy being far from home, working so hard day and night Because we all know when someone goes abroad, all they do is work hard, day in, day out. They work hard. Then you trust people back at home, your parents. You trust them so much to an extent where you send them money for them to save for you, only to find out that they've been using everything you're sending back home. Yeah, you sacrifice yourself, you send them money for upkeep, and when you save them the little that you want them to save for you, they use it. I saw someone on the comment section asking why this guy didn't save his money in a bank. Now, let me tell you the reason why. Majority of Latinos working in America, they don't save their money in the bank. Reason being, they fear maybe just from nowhere you're deported. And we all know that when someone is deported, they are deported the way they are. They leave everything behind. So these people fear that maybe one day, you never know, you can be deported. They fear leaving their money behind. So they prefer sending the money back at home for someone to save for them. But now imagine you trust someone back at home and they end up using that money. They end up using everything. Yeah, and again, Latino families, majority of them, they respect their parents. So they never question. When parents are wrong, they don't question out of fear of that. That is why I told you guys, let's talk about cultural expectations. Majority of Latinos, they don't question their parents, even when they're wrong. And I think now the parents take advantage of that, because from when a child is young, they are taught on how not to disrespect their parents. So they fear even questioning their parents. And I believe parents take advantage of that, which is wrong. I think it's crucial to acknowledge that cultural respect and boundaries should go hand in hand. While it's okay for you to respect where you come from, I think creating boundaries is also important. It's not good for someone to work so hard, to put all their energy in their work, then they trust people back at home, then those people end up betraying them in the name of cultural expectations. Because the parents know my child will not question me, so I can do what I want to do. It's wrong, because this person working so hard, he might also have a family, or might want to have a family, and there's no way they're going to start a family without anything. That is why they're trusting you. It's wrong. I think we need to create these boundaries, and it's okay to question some people. Even if they're your parents, it's just okay to sit your parents down and question them. Why would they do such a thing to you? If you cannot trust your own parents, who can you trust? Imagine if your own parents can betray you, who can you trust? Not even your wife, not even your kids. Because our parents are the first people we believe. They're the ones we should trust with anything, with everything that we have. So if they can betray you, now tell me, who can you trust? Respect for family does not mean that you have to tolerate every behavior. And I've heard similar stories even back here in Kenya. You hear someone has sent her parents or his parents money, and those parents end up using everything that their kids have sent them. And you know, some people even end up unaliving their own parents. Some even unalive themselves just because they don't know where to start from. Imagine coming from a foreign country. You know well that I'm going back home because at least I've saved some money. Let me go start something. Maybe let me go start a business. Then the moment you step foot in your own country, that is when you realize that your own parents betrayed you. Some people end up unaliving their parents. I understand that questioning your parents can feel like a betrayal, especially to some cultures, but I think it's just okay to speak up sometime. It's one way to create those boundaries. And parents need to stop betraying their own kids. Yeah, they need to stop. Be satisfied with what your kids sends you back home. It's hard for someone to work so hard for that few dollars, and when they send you, you end up using everything. It's wrong. You need to be satisfied with whatever that your kids send you. Imagine if they went to whichever country that they choose to go to. They worked so hard and they never sent you even one coin. How would you feel? And now that they've trusted you so much, you end up using everything they send back at home. Why? You need to think about their future as well. Imagine if your child went abroad, worked so hard for so many years. Let's assume maybe even 5 years. then they came back home with nothing, all because you ate everything. You need to be satisfied. Stop betraying your own kids. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know on the comment section if you've ever been in a similar situation, and what do you think? Is it okay for parents to just use everything that their kids send back home, or do you think it's wrong? Let me know in the comment section, and yeah, we meet on the next episode. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Yeah, until we meet again. Bye.